turn that to the side. Are we good? I feel like we are very low. Right, are we good now? We good? Okay, I feel like I'm far away from y'all, but that's okay. What's up, you guys? So today's video, I'm just going to give you an update on life because, you know, your girl has been going through it for the past 2 months. First things first, you may notice my hair is different. I did take out my microlink extensions, and y'all, that hair, like, I need to make a video just about the hair, but it was just horrible quality, which I knew from the beginning. But hold on. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna let it, you know, I'm gonna try it. Big mistake, okay? By the end, like, I wanted to do the video. I did see the request, and I will film one once I get some more microlink hair. So I did see the request about different hairstyles that I wear my microlinks in, but the hair was just so hard to work with that it was impossible for me to film that video because it was tangling, it was shedding, it was just a hot mess. Okay, so that's what happened with the hair. So I guess I don't really have to do an update on it, but anyways, so that happened. Well, on the other side of life, my car started messing up. For those of you who don't know, I drive a 2012 Mustang. She's my baby, and I started having trouble with her like early September or so. I've had trouble with her all year. Like, there was some issues with the battery, there were some issues with her not starting right. Like, it's been a few issues, right? So here lately, like September, I started having issues with her with the transmission slipping is like the best way I can explain it. Like, it would I don't know how to explain it, but basically the transmission was slipping. And so I called my dad and I was like, hey dad, like, listen, this is what's going on. What do you suggest? Because I don't know what to do. My car is like not trying to get, like, it's just not working. And so he was like, well, you've had it for a long time and you've had a lot of issues with it this year. Maybe you need to look into buying a new car. And I was like, I really don't want to, but we had been talking about me getting another car just because I'm doing more traveling. And I also have my nephew a lot more. And if you know, Mustangs are a 2-door car. He's 3, not really, like, I mean, he fits, don't get me wrong, but it's just, it would definitely be easier for me to have a 4-door vehicle. So fast forward, I'm just like, I'm not really sure I want to, you know, invest in a 4-door car. Like, am I really at that stage in my life yet? So I wasn't really sure, and I kind of just teeter-tottered about it. Then about mid-September, my car really started messing up. Like, I would get to stop signs and the engine, like, when I tried to take off, it wouldn't kick in. Like, it would go 20 miles an hour. Like, that's the max I could get up to. So I'd have to turn the car off and turn it back on to, like, reset the engine. So I was just like, okay, I'm done. Get me out of this car, like, today. So we went to the dealership. We talked to somebody about what it would do, what would happen if I got another car, if I traded my car in versus if I got a new car. Like, what would, just basically ran some numbers, and I was kind of back and forth. Like, I really don't know. Like, I don't want to get, like, I love my Mustang, I love it. So I was like, I really don't want to get rid of my Mustang. And on top of that, I had refinanced it to pay off some stuff. So I still had like a little bit of the loan left to pay on it. So they were trying to say that they would roll that negative equity into a new car and the payment would just be outrageous. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to hold off. Well, the car kept giving me trouble. So finally, like, right at the beginning of October, I was like, you know what? What's another option? So we decided that the best next option would be for me to just get another car altogether. So I would have 2 cars and I would just make 2 car payments, because the 2 car payments together were still cheaper than the 1 car payment for the car they were trying to put me in. So I was like, okay, that's fine, whatever. It didn't change my insurance would actually be cheaper with 2 cars versus, again, the new car they were trying to put me in. So I got another car. I got a Jeep, and then maybe 2 weeks ago, she started giving me issues. Like, the battery in her just was not working. And so with my salesperson went on vacation, like, right after he sold me the car. So my dad, because he knows him, because we bought cars from them in the past, so he called him. He was like, listen, this is what's going on and this is how it needs to be fixed. So he finally got back, like, earlier this week, or this past weekend. So I got a car, or I got a an appointment today. I went and got it fixed. They changed the battery out free of charge, thankfully. But it was so humiliating because like the car just, it wouldn't turn on, so I would have to get out and jump the car. And I'm just like, the car still has 30-day tags on it. Like, that looks so bad on me and on the company, you know, and on the dealership, that I'm having to jump a car that still has 30-day tags on it. Plus, when I would have my nephew with me, like, I didn't really know. Sometimes it would turn on, sometimes it wouldn't. So that whole ordeal was just stressful enough. And then on top of all of this, I cracked the screen to my MacBook. So for those of you who don't know, I have a MacBook Pro. It's a 2017 edition. I have two. Like, I have one that I had like right out of college, and then I bought another one because my first one started giving me issues. Well, I know how I did it, but anyway, long story short, I cracked the screen, and in doing my research, it's going to take about $600 if I go to Apple to fix it. I do work at a college, so it's possible for me to get it fixed at the college for a lot cheaper, but it's still going to cost me a pretty penny because they have to completely take off the top of the laptop and replace that whole, like the whole top basically has to come off of the computer. So I'm kind of nervous because our IT department isn't really familiar with MacBooks. We're a very small school, so a lot of the kids have like regular PCs. So I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous about how that's gonna go down. But I mean, I need to have my laptop because I can't edit any videos. I did finally think about my old laptop, and I found my charger. So I've been kind of trying to use that, and I've also tried to use my iPad. I just bought a like keyboard and stuff so that I can use my iPad as a mini laptop for right now, because I still have like other stuff, other projects and stuff are still going on, and I'm still having, you know, to meet deadlines. But I cannot do, so I'm doing like the best I can, but there's only so much I can do on an iPad. And my old computer, I'm gonna have to basically like wipe it clean, because the hard drive is just so, I don't know, it's just so dated. Like, it's got, you know, probably 10 years worth of stuff on it. Probably not 10 years, but it's definitely got a lot of data on it, and she's just, yeah. So that's where I've been at. Just kind of, you know, enjoying life, being stressed out. Yeah, I've also been doing like a lot of work with my church, with, like I said, the deadlines and stuff. So I've been doing a lot of church, volunteering with my church, and I've also been doing a lot of work outside of my actual job. So like, we've had to work more, and I'm not a fan of that, but it's not really something that I can contest, especially now that I have 2 car payments that I have to make. So I'm kind of trying to figure out, you know, what I can do, because I love my job, but you know, when I signed on doing, I don't know, I guess I'm just I can feel myself burning out, which happens a lot in my profession, just because it is such a repetitive thing. And right now we have kind of a boss that is like on the gas like 24/7, and so it's a little difficult to work with somebody like that, only because they expect you to operate at the same level of intensity that they operate at, and it's impossible for anybody to operate at that level for too long without burning out, especially if they're not used to operating at that level. So, or if they are trying to operate at that level in multiple capacities, so home, work, church, you know, if you're trying to go to the wall like in everything, you're gonna burn out a lot quicker, which is what I find myself doing. And then on top of all of that, I've also had the trouble with my cars and now my computer. It's just been a very stressful 2 months. So I have not forgotten about you guys. I am gonna try and get back to editing. I have to buy another editing software for my second computer, because my primary laptop has the editing software on it, and I only bought it for one PC, so now I'm gonna have to go back for another one. But I'm just like, so y'all, prayers, okay? Your girl needs some prayers, because sis is going through it over here. As far as this hair here, so this is actually a U-part that I made out of some beauty supply store hair that I hot glued to a cap and just have bobby pin in my head. It's like the super simplest method of doing my hair. So yeah, that is all I have to say in this video. thank y'all for sticking with me. And if you have any questions, comments, or requests for videos, leave them down below in the comment section. And I will see you guys in my next one. Y'all, so I like turned the, don't mind the junk, okay. Y'all, so I completely turned the camera off and forgot to tell you the good news, okay? Listen, sis, guess what happened to me today, okay? I feel like I've been in a valley and I'm climbing back up because your girl got a new camera. Like, it just came in the mail today, so I haven't had a chance to play with it, but I've already got on Amazon and ordered like a second battery pack, like another card. I am ready for this, okay? I'm trying to take my channel to the next level. I'm probably going to do some tape-in extensions, so if you have any requests for that, leave them down in the comment section, because that is probably going to be my next hairstyle that I'm looking forward to. But yeah, I got a Canon Rebel T7. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. I'm kind of nervous, but I've always been interested in photography, and photography's always kind of had like, I've just had a thing for it pretty much since college, I think. Yeah, since college I've had a thing for photography. And I've had a couple cameras, but this is by far the most professional quality camera that I've ever purchased. And it came with a lens, and then it actually came with 2 lenses, and I just bought a 3rd lens from Amazon that I'm hoping is going to work with it. And I bought some another battery pack, and some more like just stuff to go with it. But yeah, I got a new camera, so hopefully the quality of my videos will be even better than they are now. So I'm gonna go on that note, but I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.